As you can probably see, it's quite a different view from my university window. Back home for Easter. I can tell I'm definitely going to fuck up putting this down. So that actually worked? Fucking hell. Oh, maybe not, there we go. That's what I thought. I'm shit at this. Anyway, today's going to be a slightly different kind of video from the usual cinematic edits or anything like that. I'll keep getting requests either on Snapchat or Instagram from friends or from you guys asking whether I can do a tutorial video or run you guys through the kind of, well, the workouts that I do and workouts that I put my friends through. Excuse the shit haircut, by the way. Anyway, so yeah, I thought, yeah, sure, that's what people want, I might as well do it. I know that a lot of people like to split their workouts and have back and buys on one session and chest and tris on the other. That might work for you. Personally, I prefer to train arms in one session and then just do chest individually. I always have done, that's just the way I like to train. Obviously, a lot of people might disagree. I'm currently midway through a bulk, so obviously I'm going to be wanting to do a lot more strength kind of training, so heavier weight, lower reps, whilst I can, before I start losing strength when I go into my cut next month. But yeah, guys, give me a shout on either Instagram or in the comments below if you enjoy the... if you guys want another video including all that stuff, please just give me a message on either Instagram or drop a message down below in the comments. And yeah, beyond that, enjoy the video, guys, and give me a shout if you enjoy it. Okay, always remember to warm up before a training session. Obviously, due to my shoulder injury, I usually warm up quite a bit. It's pretty tedious, so I'll cut straight to the workout video itself, which will consist of 5 free weight exercises, 4 resistance exercises, and 1 body weight exercise. Usually the first exercise I like to do is the easy bar skull crusher. A great isolation exercise for your triceps, and seeing as your triceps make up 2/3 of your arm, I usually like to hit these first, try to fatigue them near the start of the session, and then that way they won't influence any of my exercises later on. I'm pretty tricep dominant myself, so if I was training chest and tris, for example, my tricep would end up taking a lot of the weight, so I like to hit them first with something heavy, such as these skull crushers, right at the start of the session just to get them fatigued, so they won't take over later on. Almost everything in this workout is supersetted with another exercise. In this first case, usually I superset heavy skull crushers with some light dumbbell curls. With the dumbbell curls, it's important to keep your shoulders rolled back, core and glutes engaged, and really make sure you're getting that full range of motion, curling your wrists outward, up at the top, so you can really exaggerate the peaks and isolate your biceps. For all the sets and reps for each exercise, check at the end of the video and I'll make a list of all of them. As obviously time runs out pretty quickly throughout the video, by the time I mention the sets and reps, the next clip will have already started playing. The next superset is the standing barbell curl and a hammer curl. For the barbell curl, I personally like to use the easy bar, as it takes some of the strain off my dodgy wrist, but again, the straight bar works just as fine. For this exercise, keep your back straight, shoulders rolled back, core and glutes engaged, and make sure again that you have that full range of motion, keeping the bar under control, make sure you're not swinging back and forth with your whole body. With the hammer curls, it's very similar to the dumbbell curl, except this time you're keeping your hands with your thumb facing up, working your brachialis and your brachioradialis, which are the muscles that run in between your bicep and your tricep. Got to remember, it's not about lifting the heaviest weights in the gym, it's about your form, and if your form's off with any of these exercises, there's no shame in dropping the weights down a couple of plates and making sure that you keep it safe. The next exercise is pretty similar to the last one, this time doing seated barbell curls, which, while very similar to the standing barbell curls, offers a little bit better stabilisation and helps prevent you from swinging the bar with your whole body. The same premise applies with form as with the standing barbell curl, keeping this and the same muscles are used, working predominantly your biceps, although also some delt activation is common due to the nature of the curl itself. The next few sets of exercises are what we'd call resistance exercises, in this case using the cable machine. The first exercise I like to hit are the tricep extensions, which offer great control of time under tension, keeping your arm at a right angle before extending fully, holding and contracting for half a second between each rep. I like to superset this tricep extension with a light cable curl, keeping the cable parallel with your shoulder so that the bicep stays in a straight line from your shoulder throughout the entire exercise, pivoting only from the elbow down. Both of these exercises, although only using light weight, are brilliant for getting a quick pump. They're great at the end of a session if you just want to get a pump to leave the gym with. The next two exercises are pretty similar to one another. Both work your triceps in a similar fashion, and while it isn't necessarily crucial to do both, I personally like the variety. With both the rope extension and the V-bar pushdown, it's important to keep your core tight, your glutes engaged, roll your shoulders back to avoid activating your delts more than you have to, and really try to isolate your triceps throughout the movement. Personally, I prefer the V-bar pushdown because it gives you a little bit more control, but with the rope being a good alternative, I quite often use the pair in conjunction. Finally, I'll finish off the workout with some bodyweight exercises, doing a couple of weights of bodyweight dips, and if my arms aren't too fatigued at this point, a couple of sets of weighted dips too, just to get that final pump before leaving the gym. Now the list of all the exercises and how many sets and reps are just at the end here. So for the skull crushers, we do 2 sets of 10 at a low weight, 2 sets of 10 at a mid weight, and 5x5s with a high weight. Again, supersetted with the dumbbell curls, which will be 8 sets of 10. The barbell curls will be 2 sets of 10 at a mid weight and 2 sets of 5 at a high weight, supersetted with the hammer curls, which are 4 sets of 10. The seated curls are 2 sets of 10 at mid weight and 2 sets of 5 at a high weight. Then we move on to the resistance machines. We've got tricep extensions, which are a 5x8, cable curls, which are a 5x8, obviously both supersetted with each other. And the tricep rope extensions, got 2 sets of 10 at a mid weight and 5x5s with a high weight. Exact same with the V-bar pushdowns, 2 sets of 10 at a mid weight, 5x5s with a high weight, and finish off with dips with 2 sets of 10 at body weight, and if you're not feeling too fatigued already, 2 sets of 10 at high weight. Right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Apologies about the audio quality throughout. I've got a bit of a cold and I'm also filming it on a DSLR but without a microphone, so obviously the audio quality is going to be pretty naff. If you guys want to see any more tutorial videos, or any more workout videos or anything like that, drop a comment down below or give me a message on Instagram. I'll link my Instagram in the bio and at the end of the video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, subscribe for more.